Hello, I'm Irita Ekstrom, Instructional Developer at the Faculty Center for Innovative Teaching at Central Michigan University. Welcome to another session of Take 5 for Teaching, a 5-minute video on tips and techniques for better student learning. When I discuss adding active learning in classes, faculty who are not doing it often say, "I don't have enough time to do that in class." Since one part of my job is to encourage faculty to use the latest research in how students learn, and another part is to be creative, I'd like to offer the following 5 suggestions for finding that time. Number 1, put frequently asked questions in your Blackboard course shell. Quite a bit of time can be spent answering the same questions over and over to one student at a time. Create a question discussion board for students to ask questions. Perhaps fellow students can even answer some of them. Or create a file in Blackboard with the most commonly asked questions and answers. Number 2, do pre-class online assessment of the reading. Another common issue faculty have is that students aren't coming to class prepared, so precious class time is going over that material. One method of combating the dreaded "I'll read the chapters after class" syndrome is to offer a short quiz each week before students come to class. This also allows both you and the students a peek into whether they understand the material. Students come to class armed with the knowledge of what they do or do not understand, and you can see the scores for the class as a whole and modify your class time to answer only the questions that need answering and work on material to solidify learning and move farther along in the topic. Number 3, use Blackboard for course assignments and grading. The Blackboard assignment feature is extremely helpful for creating assignments. Students create their assignment in Word, Excel, or PowerPoint and then upload into the handy online Blackboard course shell. You as the instructor can then pick up the assignment and grade it. There's a place for a grade on the grading sheet that automatically is entered into the Grade Center for students to see. If you use the comments feature in Word and upload the edited one to Blackboard, students can access that through their My Grades area too. Number 4, use learning objects and podcasts. Learning objects are reusable electronic tools that can be viewed and reviewed to facilitate learning. They can be short videos of how to do something, a hands-on project, for example, an animation to explain an interaction or a concept, or a tape of heart sounds. They can be accessed at any time or any place the student has a computer connection. Students can listen, manipulate, and learn the material by viewing or hearing it over and over. A secondary advantage is that visual learners can actually see what you're talking about, not just read about it. Another option is to podcast or videocast all or part of your lectures or guest speakers. These short bursts of edited material can then be embedded into Blackboard and reused too. Number 5, archive Wimba sessions for review. If you use Wimba for office hours or for class, don't forget to archive it so there's a record. Then if students want to review material before a test, they can access it and retrieve the online material when it fits their schedule. Even if you teach face-to-face classes, Wimba can be really helpful. For example, you can have guest speakers that don't have to come to class. With Wimba, you can set up the session and the guests can discuss topics, answer questions, show slides, or even visit pertinent websites. Then, when the discussion and question-answer time is archived, it can be saved for classes in another semester. And I saved the best feature for last. Each of these items, frequently asked questions, weekly quizzes, course assignments, learning objects, podcasts, and Wimba sessions, can be copied forward into your next semester's classes to be reused. You don't have to recreate them each semester. This means that students can access them outside of class and have much the same rich encounter the first users experienced. If you'd like to discuss any of these ideas with me or another Facet member, just call us at 774-3615.